Hi, welcome to my channel. If it's your first time you're visiting, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And after watching, make sure that you leave a comment on whatever you want to do videos on. And then don't forget to share this video with those who are writing exams this year. This question that I'm going to tackle came in 2022, Mathematics Paper 2. So this question is basically on Loci and Construction. What you're expected to do is simply to follow these instructions that they have given you, and then you construct the very things that they want you to construct. So now what they're saying is construct a parallelogram ABCD in which AB, I want you to take note of this. The first line which is given is always the best line. So if they're saying AB is equal to 10 centimeters, what I'll do is I'll pick 10 centimeters from my rule. So here's the thing. When you are drawing lines, what you do is you start from 0. You take note of the point where 0 is. Here, right here. Not from the edge, but right where 0 is. Make a point and make sure that your rule is straight. Then you make a mark where 10 centimeters is. Thereafter, you can connect the points. So this is line AB. One more thing I want to emphasize on is make sure that you have sharpened your pencil. Okay, it's very important. They test your abilities and your skills in actually making constructions. So we are done with the first instruction. We move on. They're saying AD is equal to BC, which is equal to 6.5 centimeters. So the implication here is the line which should be drawn from A to D is actually equal to the line which should be drawn from B to C. All these two lines are equal to 6.5 centimeters. Let me break this one down. There are two lines, line A, D, and line BC. These two lines are equal in length. So we are going to pick 6.5 centimeters. You don't just draw that line. What you do is you use your pair of compasses to pick it. So here we go, 6.5. You plant your pair of compasses on 0, extend it to 6.5. So 6 is here, then you count the millimeters, 6.1, 6.2, 6.3, 6.4, 6.5 is amid here. You pick it, then you plant it here. So we are actually making BC, line BC. So we simply strike an arc, then we also strike an arc here. That's from A to D. We don't know where D will be, we don't know where C will be. So we just make arcs. After we are done, we can read on and saying angle BA. The point amid of the two letters denotes the position of this angle. It has to be 110. So it has to be on point A. So let me now pick the protractor so that I show you how we draw those angles. So angle A is equal to 110. What I'll do is I'll put the protractor here and I'll make sure that this line aligns with the point. Then the baseline aligns with this line here on the protractor. Plant it here. The question is, where are we starting from? Are we starting from the left or are we starting from the right? So when you put your protractor on your left, you need to know you have to make use of the lower scale. Start from the right, 0, 10, and 20. So 110 is actually here, 80, 90, 100, 110 is here. I'm gonna make a mark and then draw a solid line, because I know the confinement of the line is starting from 0 through the point touching the axe. Let's now do angle B. So here they say, and angle ABC is equal to 70 degrees. So what we do is we construct an angle on point B. So we get the protractor, plant it here, and then we ask ourselves, which scale are we gonna make use of? So when you put your protractor on your right, you need to know that you will need to start from this side. You're using the upper scale. So 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 is here. Don't mix pen and pencil. You have to make use of your pencil. After making that mark, since you know the confinement is that arc, make sure that you draw a line now, which you pass through that point to touch the arc. Alright, so those are the two lines that they wanted us to construct. And now they're saying, measure and write the length AC. So first of all, we need to complete this parallelogram, right? So we can connect those 2 points before we move on to the second set of instructions. Make sure that you accurately draw these things. So then we can check for the points. We said this line is AB, which is here, and then we have AD. So here we have to have D, and then we have to have BC. From here we have to go to C. So we have labeled the points correctly. We can now move on to the next set of instructions. They're saying measure and write the length AC. So AC is this one here, right? The line AC. So we can actually make a dotted line. If we want, we can just measure it, right? Because they haven't asked us to sketch this. We can simply plant the row here and then measure the length. That's from 0 to 10. Okay, so this is 9.9. 9.9. So you can say AC is equal to 9.9 centimeters. All right, so we are done with the first 2 sets of instructions. We can move on to the third, which is C. They're saying within parallelogram ABCD, construct the locus of points which are. These are always repeated, just the way you're seeing them. Once you master them, you never fail to do any construction. Yeah. So they're saying 3 centimeters from AB. The locus of points should be 3 centimeters from AB. So AB is a straight line, and we need to draw a parallel line which is 3 centimeters from it. So what you do is pick 3 centimeters from the meter rule by using your pair of compasses. Extend it to 3 centimeters. After picking it like this, plant it on line AB, then strike the first arc. The arc must be faint. We shift the pair of compasses, plant it elsewhere, strike another arc. Then we draw a line which will touch the tips of the axes that I have actually drawn. And the line has to be bold. So that's the line they wanted us to draw. Let's move on. They're saying 6 centimeters from C. If you are told that the locus of points is any distance from a given point, then you need to know it's a circle. So what we do is we pick 6 centimeters from the meter rule and then plant it on C, because they're saying it has to be 6 centimeters from C. All right, so you plant it on C, but we need to know the condition that has been given. They're saying this has to be constructed within the parallelogram. So we need to draw this within, and it shouldn't actually protrude the confinements of the parallelogram. And we have done that one. Let's move on to the third. They're saying it has to be equidistant from BC and CD. These are two lines. So what we're going to draw is a line which will be amid of these two lines. Now what you do is you take note of the common angles. So we have C, we have C. That's the angle that we're going to bisect. So this one is an angle bisector. So we check for C. C is here, right? So plant a pair of compasses, extend this to any dimension, then strike an arc. Then you shift it, plant it on another point, strike an arc. This has to be faint. Shift it, you plant it on the other end, and then you construct another arc. Where those two axes are meeting from, that's where the line will actually run through, from that point C. Boom. Don't do like this. Just draw one way. And we are done with those loci of points. We can now move on to the last part, which requires us to understand what they want us to do. They're saying a point Z within parallelogram ABCD such that it's less than or equal to 3 centimeters. We take note of the locus of points, which is 3 centimeters. Now they're saying it's less than. So this one is the one which is 3 centimeters from what? AB. And then they're saying less than or equal to 6 centimeters, meaning it's not up there, but it's just right within this region. And they're saying nearer to CD, nearer to CD than BC, okay? Nearer to CD than BC. So if it's within this region, but it's nearer to this area than this one, then which one is that? It should be this one, right? And then they're saying indicate clearly by shading the region in which Z must lie. So Z must be here. And then we shade neatly and nicely. And just by so doing, you scoop 8 marks. Okay, so one emphasis that I'm going to place on is make sure that you sharpen your pencil and make use of constructional lines as well as board lines. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.